What's up, guys? Welcome to the Pirates Live 412 Weekly Sunday Recap. I'm Mason Speski, your host. Today we're going to recap the Pirates road trip this past week to Texas against the Rangers and Milwaukee against the Brewers. Take a look at the standings. We'll actually take a quick look tonight at the minor leagues as well, see what's going on down on the farm, and then we will preview the series with the Cardinals and the Reds. So that'll be a quick one. I'm going to quickly recap each game since we're going to discuss the minor leagues tonight. We'll just look at standings for tonight. I've been busy getting ready for finals and all that and with the draft and everything, so I haven't got much time to follow the minor leagues much. I will definitely have more in the coming weeks on the minor leagues and all that, so yeah, we'll definitely get more into that as I had promised, but tonight we'll just run for the standings. So anyway, first off, I do want to discuss something else. As I mentioned last week on this vlog or this show, we're going to have a special announcement today, or this past week at the draft. If you didn't see, I will be launching two new channels this fall. Pirates Live 412 got some new siblings. Steelers Live 412 will be coming this July in advance of training camp. I'm very excited for that. I already, after thinking about the draft, cannot wait. We're going to get these off. It's a little warm in here, but I want to wear my Pirates thing, so yeah. I'm already excited for that after this weekend. The Steelers, and I will quickly offer my opinion on the Steelers for you guys. I know this is a Pirates channel, but since it was the draft this past weekend, and we're going to have a Steelers channel coming, but we don't have it yet, why not quickly talk about the Steelers with the draft? I was disappointed with day one, not going to lie, because of the whole debacle. I would have loved Mekhi Lemon. I really would have. But it is what it is. It's a thing of the past. Let's move on. Day two is a home run. Jeremy Bernard is amazing. I'm very ecstatic and excited about Drew Aller. When I watched that game against WVU, I know it was his first game and it was his best game, but he looked like, at times with Drew Aller, I've seen a mix of Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. And I'm not lying when I say that. It's in my notes. I scouted these games. It's in my notes. Drew Aller is a talented quarterback. He has the potential. It's just about the development. And hopefully McCarthy can develop him. Dylan Everett is going to be amazing. Jennings Dunker, the Mauler, I love him. Yesterday was a little confusing, though. It was cool to see Eli Heinrich, I hope I pronounced that right, drafted. So yeah, that was cool for sure. Anyway, we're not going to talk about the Steelers much more on this channel unless I deliver updates on Steelers Live 412, which will only be when I announce when it's going to launch, most likely. The other announcement, but it's coming this July, ahead of training camp. That's what it is. I will probably, and I will tell you this right now, what I have planned, and it's because, summer is unpredictable and all that, but with summer there's going to be less school, and that gives me more time to prepare, obviously, for this. But Steelers Live 412, I will likely know when I want to launch it sometime in June. So I will reveal that to you then. And then July, I will start to get you hyped up. And then sometime in July, before training camp, it will launch. The other special announcement I made yesterday is Panthers Live 412. Our area to covering the Pitt Panthers, or my area to covering the Pitt Panthers, will also be launching this August. That will launch, and I do have the exact dates for this. Or not the exact date, but a date range for this. The first day of school in my senior year is August 24th. I'm thinking about launching it sometime between August 16th and the 20th. Somewhere in that range, it will come out during O week. So I'll let you know for sure. Probably closer to then, but keep an eye out for sure. The reason Steelers Live 412, the launch date is pending, is because the team hasn't announced their training camp schedule. I will likely launch it right around when camp starts. Sometime in that July 18th, 19th window, maybe the 20th, somewhere in that window, I will launch Steelers Live 412. It depends on when Mike McCarthy wants to begin camp. I imagine he's going to want to begin the 23rd, meaning would likely launch the 19th, but I don't want to make it official yet until he announces. So I will have more on those channels coming soon. I'm very excited to have them coming. We're going to have a nice little family growing, and I'm fired up for what is to come. The future is very bright. So keep following me. That's my advice. Now, let's stop talking about advice here. Obviously, as I had mentioned, the draft, I just want to put one quick final note on the draft. We will go quick tonight on the Pirates coverage, I promise, because I will be honest, I have not been that up to date with the Pirates. Well, I've followed them and I've watched all the highlights, but they have not been my top priority the past couple days past few days, obviously, because of everything that was going on. The NFL draft was special. The NFL draft was one of the greatest, if not greatest, events I've ever attended in my life. Because it was phenomenal. It was truly phenomenal. I can't understate that enough. But it was truly, truly a memorable experience. And if you follow my main channel, Mason Zapesky, I'm laughing because I have a little surprise to show you guys in a couple minutes here. But yeah, if you follow my main channel, Mason Zapesky, I post on there every Tuesday at 2 p.m. The past couple Tuesdays, I've just been busy with stuff, so I haven't posted. I'm sorry about that. But if you follow that channel, you will get posts. I am trying right now. My goal is to get the draft video up for May the 19th. It'll either be May 19th or May 26th. Somewhere in that window. But it will be up. It's going to be insanely good. You guys are not going to want to miss it. It's going to be insanely good. But I will give you a sneak peek surprise for it. Because I met somebody rather interesting yesterday at the draft. Hang on. Why is this doing this? In case you couldn't tell, that's me and Roger Goodell. He was on the barricade, or one of the wall barricades, and yeah, he was there, and I just ran into him. So, yeah, that was rather cool to see. Good to take a picture of Mr. Goodell and shake his hand. God bless him. So, yeah. Anyway, I figured I'd say that because it's cool. Anyway, we're not here to talk about football. We're here to talk about baseball, and that is what we're going to talk about right now. I'm just going to briefly run through these games for all y'all real quick. Pirates went 3-3 this trip. One game better than what I expected at 2-4. That's amazing for sure. So let's recap it. Tuesday night, we lost to the Rangers 5-1. Just not a good performance, Things just didn't go well for Carmen. It wasn't his week, and you're going to have that. It wasn't his week, so just have to live with that. It started off bad for him, ended off bad for him, and we'll get to the end later, but everybody has rough days, so God bless Carmen Majinski. That's all I have to say. Wednesday was one of the more interesting games of the series of the road trip. Pirates took a lead, kind of choked it, and then retook it in the 10th inning. Or no, not the 10th. I'm sorry, I meant the 9th. Scored, make it 5-4, and then O'Neal Cruz hit a moonsault to make it 8-4. So that's how that game ended. Pirates get the job done, winning 8-4. Thursday, Pirates fell to the Rangers 6-1. Not a lot of attention was on the Pirates this day because obviously we had an event with 300,000 people in our backyard, in our city. So that's obviously where it was. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing the Pirates could do about the attention thing. So it's probably, if you want to lose one and not a lot of people are going to pay attention, when not a lot of people are paying attention, this is the perfect one because why not? Pirates fell to the Rangers 6-1 on NFL Draft Night 1. So yeah, that was that. I was at the draft, so didn't really catch much of this. And yeah, so that's that. So you can tell me the Pirates, I promise you, I will go quick. Friday was by far the game of the trip. Paul Skeens had a perfect game going for 7 innings. Connor Griffin, happy belated birthday to you, Connor. You've done great. God bless you, and I hope you enjoy 20. He gets out of his teenage years. He goes off. hits his first major league home run, scores some more runs, 6-0 victory on his birthday. Skeens and Griffin, this game proved to us one thing, and we kind of knew this, but it made it crystal clear. Skeens and Griffin are the engines of this team. No one doubts that. This game proved that. If we want to do good things and dominate, they're going to have to play a major role. Good job by them. And we saw what they could do, so this was good for sure. Yesterday was a little wild. Pirates won 6-3 in extras. As I did just do like the post-game wrap-up for this. Pirates took a 2-0 lead early. Brewers crawled back to make it 2-2. Then Pirates scored a run in the top six to make it 3-2. Brewers then scored a run to make it 3-3. The game finally broke open some in extras. Top of the 10th, Pirates scored 3, making it a 6-3 lead, 6-3 game, and that's how it ended, securing a winning or 500 road trip at the very least, and taking a series in Milwaukee, which was clutch. And finally today, just an unfortunate day, just a rough fourth inning for Carmen Mlodzinski that caused us to lose the game 5-0 to the Brewers. All their runs were scored in the fourth inning. Other than one inning on this entire three-game set, we set the Brew Crew out. That's definitely an accomplishment in and of itself. We lost today because of one bad inning, and I'm not going to sweat that much. I expected to be 2-4 on this trip. We're 3-3. We're 8-7 right now on the road. We finished March and April 8-7 on the road. That's where you want to be in. Very pleased, considering we were 27-53 on the road last year. We're 8-7 to start the year on the road this year, and that's right where you want to be. So very thrilled by that. If we could keep up that pace for the rest of the year, we're easily going to make the playoffs. Easily. And the road slate for May, it's not by no means. I think I'm more tired and I have a final tomorrow, so wish me luck. But anyway, the road slate for May doesn't get harder or easier. It's the Diamondbacks, the Giants, the Cardinals, and the Blue Jays. That is not bad, especially on the weekends. We should be able to go at least 3-3 on both those trips. If we could do that, we're in good shape. If not, then we have concerns. But we do play more home games in May than away. We have a home series with the Reds, which we'll get to soon. Home game. We have 4 more home games in May than away. So that's big for sure, and that's very, very beneficial. So as I start, sorry I'm getting tired. It's just, it's been a busy day. But anyway, we'll go through the standings here real quick. I will do the minor league stuff, and then we'll preview the week ahead, and call it a night. I'll do a night early for you guys because, like I said, I have a final tomorrow morning. Wish me luck. And I'm tired, and I need to go rest before this exam. So, that's that. All right, let's take a look at the AL East now. Sally. New York Yankees lead that division at 18-10. Tampa Bay Rays 16-11 in second place. Orioles 13-15. Blue Jays 12-15. Red Sox 11-17. So that's your division there. Red Sox fired Alex Cora and 5 coaches yesterday. That was insane, if you want my opinion. Insane. So that's that. AL Central, Guardians 15-14, Tigers 15-14, Twins 12-16, White Sox 11-17, Royals 11-17. AL West time now. Athletics 15-13, Rangers 14-14, Mariners 14-15, Angels 12-17, Astros 11-18. That's definitely concerning for sure what's going on with the Houston Astros right now. Other than that, and same with the Red Sox and Blue Jays. But other than that, it's not like anybody is significantly underperforming or in danger. Let's look at the NL now. Selly, NL East, Braves, you're 20-19. Marlins, 13-15. Nats, 13-16. Phillies, 9-19. Mets, 9-19. These two have just been atrocious this year. Let's see if they could turn things around fast because they're in a heap load of trouble right now. So, not looking good for either of those teams. Phillies might make a manager change. We'll see what happens there. And I'll definitely say something next week if that does happen. So, especially since they come in less than 3 weeks now, just 19 days. And that's one of the series I look forward to the most this year, or most every year, and it doesn't look like it's going to be very fun at all. I think we could easily sweep them. We swept them last year at our worst. This year, they're at their worst, we're at our best. We should take care of business with ease. Hopefully, that series. I hope that's an easy sweep. And the Mets, they're just bad. I wish we would have played them last week instead of what we did. Dead. I'm getting kind of tired, if you couldn't tell. NL Central, Reds lead it at 18-10. Cubs 17-11. Pirates were 16-12. Brewers 14-13. Cardinals 14-13. I do think the Cardinals will start to fall off and not be that good. Brewers, I think, will rebound. Reds, I could see falling off. Cubs, I could see rising. I think we're in a really good spot right now, to be honest. NL West, this is another insane division. Dodgers, you're 19-9. Padres, you're 18-9, which is still very good. Diamondbacks, you're 15-12. Giants, 13-15. And the Rockies are 13-16. That is not bad at all if you're thinking about the Rockies. Right now, just real quick before we do the wild cards, we'll do our bet. We'll see who the best team in the league is and the worst team. The best team is the Atlanta Braves at 20-9. The worst team is the Phillies at 9-19. Wow. That's surprising. Wild card season now. Let's take a look at this. Leading the AL and the AL East with the first spot are the New York Yankees. Second, leading the AL West are the Athletics. Not surprised. A little bit surprising, but not really. I thought that'd be good this year, so that's not surprising. AL Central, the Cleveland Guardians are 15-14, and they're the free seed in the AL. The first AL wild card and the fourth seed at 16-11 are the Tampa Bay Rays. Your second wild card and the fifth seed, the Detroit Tigers. And your sixth and third and final AL wild card are the Texas Rangers at 14-14. Mariners are half a game back. Orioles are a game back. Blue Jays are a game and a half back. Twins are 2 back. Angels are 2.5 back. White Sox and Red Sox and Royals are all 3 back. Astros are 3.5 back. So even though the Astros aren't very good, there's still a lot of room for them. As I get more tired by the second. Let's look at the NL now. NL East, Atlanta Braves. You're leading that at 20-9. Dodgers in second place at 19-9. I should have probably done records earlier. I won't do them. But anyway, your NL East leader, Braves, the first seed. Second seed, NL West leading Dodgers. Third seed, your NL Central leader, Reds at 18-10. The wild card at 18-9, as I just mentioned, your first wild card in the NL. The fourth seed at San Diego Padres at 17-11. Your fifth seed and second wild card are the Cubs. And your sixth seed and third and final NL wild card at 16-12 are our Pittsburgh Pirates, meaning if things ended today, we would be headed to Cincinnati for a playoff series. A half game back are the Diamondbacks. A game and a half back are the Brewers. A game and a half back are the Cardinals. 3 back are the Giants. 3 back are the Marlins. 3.5 back are the Nats. 3.5 back are the Rockies. 7 back are the Phillies. 7 back are the Mets. That is rather pathetic. Those two teams are playing pathetic baseball this year. There's no doubt about it. And so they need massive changes, both of them, because they're better than this. They really are. Let's look at the Pirates minor league affiliates, as I had mentioned here. Right now, the Indianapolis Indians are not playing very good. They're 10-17 in AAA International League West. That is pathetic. Let's look at AA now. Let's see how the Curve are doing. They're doing even worse. At 5-15 in last place in the Eastern League Southwest, 12 games back of first place Richmond. That's insane. That is awful. That is so disappointing. Very disappointed. I'm going to let myself to bed, guys. It's all good. Greensboro! Give them our hand. They're doing better than the other two, but not by much. They're in second place in the South Atlantic League North at 12-9. A half game back of first. Let's go to Single A in the Florida State League. Bradenton is 9-12. 5 back of that league in the Florida State League West. There are no results yet for the State League, the Florida State League or whatever that is. So that's really our minor league teams right there. How they are doing, not very good at all. A lot of the prospects are in the majors, which is good with KG, Skeens, all that. I'm a little concerned about Indy, but that is what it is. That is what it is. That's perfectly fine. Let's look and see where a lot of the top prospects are, because that's what matters too in this whole equation. Is we're a minute till midnight. Griffin's obviously in the majors. Seth Hernandez is in single A. Florentino's in single A. You have Hunter Barco, The Password, and Johnson up in Indy. Same with Kelly and Flores Jr. and Valdez. And Harrington. That is the one thing that is a little concerning. Same with Callahan. That is a little concerning, if you want my opinion. Not going to lie, but I hope they rebound. I do. Anyway, let's talk about the Pirates this week now. We have 4 with the Cardinals. Monday through Wednesday, all at 6:40. Thursdays is 12:35. Tilt with the Redbirds. And this weekend is series with the Reds. 6:45 on Friday night, 4:05 Saturday afternoon, and 1:35 on Sunday afternoon. So that'll be a good series. Got some division teams here. I'd like to have a good series homestand. I'll get into my record, what I would want our record to be in a minute once we go for the pitching and see what's going on there. But it's going to be very high standard because this is what could separate us. So this is a big one for sure. Let's look at the pitchers now, as it is officially midnight. So it's April 27th. Just to midnight. So today's April 27th. 6:40 p.m. Tonight, Mason Montgomery will pitch against Dustin May. That'll be a fun matchup for sure. Tuesday night, Leahy's on the mound for the Cardinals. Our pitcher has not been announced yet. I don't know who our pitcher will be because Ashcraft is obviously on the bereavement list as of now. Sorry for his loss. My condolences are with him and his family, and they have my sympathy during this tragic time. So that's what I want to say about that. But anyway, for Tuesday, CBS Sports, and this is what I'm on. It's too early, but CBS is expecting Ashcraft to start that game on Tuesday, which would be great. Wednesday, it looks like Palante will go against Bubba Chandler on Wednesday. Thursday, I imagine Thursday now because of that will be Skeens Day. Hunter Dobbins against Paul Skeens. That's a great matchup. And this is how it was last year, guys, because Skeens pitched that Thursday, the same Thursday last year, so that's how it will be. Keller is expected to go against Brady Singer on Friday night for the Red Series. Saturday at 4:05, Carmen Majinski against Brett Lauder. That should be a good matchup for sure. And on Sunday, May the 3rd, the last game of the series and the homestand, we've got Chase Burns against Braxton Ashcraft. That should be a really good pitching matchup for y'all Sunday. I'm hoping that we can go 5-2 this homestand. Take 3 out of 4 against the Redbirds. Take 2 out of 3 against the Reds. That's what we really need. We need 2 out of 3 against the Reds, and I think we could do that. I think we could easily win 5 games. We'll probably only win 4, but I think we could easily win 5 games. Winning 5 out of those 7 would be huge. That would put us at 16-12. That would make us 21-14. That is a major gap, and it makes you feel really good about yourselves heading out to Phoenix and San Francisco the next week, because that by no means is going to be an easy road trip. We know that. It's a lot of travel. It's cross country, and these teams are not bad. San Francisco's not the greatest right now, and I think we could do fine there. But we always struggle in Arizona, and Arizona is actually solid, and Arizona is competing with us for a playoff spot if you look at the standings. So taking 5 out of 7 here would put us in a very good shape headed out to Phoenix. That's what you want. That's what you need. That's it. That's all I have for Pirates Alive 412, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I know we didn't talk about the Pirates a whole lot this week, but I will definitely have more because I'll be following them more since I'll be at a lot of these games. And yeah, I'll definitely have more for you then. And Saucy Road for tonight, though. So next week we'll have more for sure. Don't have to wake up early. Plus, it'll be summertime too, so I can definitely devote more time to this channel and to baseball as a whole. I'll be around baseball a lot this summer. I'll be at a lot of the games this summer, so definitely follow this channel for sure because it's going to get good. We're going to post a lot. We're going to be the your go-to for Pirates baseball this summer. So please follow us. You won't regret it. Trust me. That's all I have for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed this. It's going to be great. Have a good one. Take care. Stay safe. And as always, peace and God bless. See you next Sunday.